Greetings, adventurers. In the world of RVing, there's a question that often pops up: rent or own? Today, we'll be tackling this very conundrum. Both renting and owning an RV come with their own set of perks and drawbacks, and the best choice boils down to individual circumstances and preferences. Whether you're a seasoned road tripper or a camping newbie, this decision can shape your adventures in significant ways. So, shall we dive in and explore these two routes to RV adventures? Let's imagine two families, the renters and the owners. First, we have the renters. This adventurous clan loves the idea of RV camping, but prefers to rent their RV. Why, you ask? Well, for starters, they relish the flexibility. They can choose a compact RV for a cozy couples weekend or a large luxury model for a full family summer road trip. The world of RVs is their oyster, and they love trying new flavors each time. Another feather in their cap is the lack of maintenance worries. If something goes wrong, they simply call the rental company. No fuss, no muss. They also appreciate the freedom from long-term commitment. They can switch their vacation style whenever they want. Today, an RV. Tomorrow, a beach resort. Now, let's shift gears and meet the owners. This family cherishes having their own RV. It's more than a vehicle to them. It's a personalized home on wheels. They've decorated it just the way they like, with their favorite cushions, posters of their preferred bands, even that quirky flamingo lawn ornament they picked up on a trip to Florida. The owners love the freedom to travel anytime. Weekend forecast looks promising. They just pack up and hit the road. No booking, no waiting. And then there's the potential for long-term savings. Yes, owning an RV is a significant upfront investment, but over time, it could be more economical than renting, especially if they are frequent travelers. Two families, two different paths. The renters, with their love for flexibility and variety, choose to rent their RVs, enjoying a worry-free and commitment-free experience. The owners, on the other hand, invest in their own RV, relishing the personalized space and the freedom to travel anytime, not to mention the potential long-term savings. Two families, two different paths. Can you relate to either of them? Now let's delve into the financial side of things. First up, renting. Renting an RV can be like taking a bite out of a delicious apple pie. It's sweet, it's satisfying, and you don't have to bake the whole pie yourself. But let's break it down. The first slice of the pie is the daily rental rate. This can vary widely, from as low as $50 a day for a small older model to several hundred for a brand new luxury Class A motorhome. It's all about what suits your taste buds and your budget. Then there's the insurance. Some rental companies include a basic level of coverage in their daily rate, while others might charge an additional $20 to $30 per day. It's like adding a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of your pie. It might cost a bit extra, but it's worth it for the peace of mind. Next, we have mileage charges. Many rental companies offer a certain number of miles free per day, then charge for additional miles. It's like being told, you can have a small piece of pie, but if you want more, you'll have to pay for it. But don't let that discourage you. For infrequent travelers, or those who are just testing the weeders of the RV life, renting can be a cost-effective choice. It's like ordering a slice of pie at a restaurant, rather than buying all the ingredients and baking it yourself. You get to enjoy the experience without the commitment. Plus, with renting, you can try out different types of RVs to see what you like best. It's like sampling all the different flavors of pie before settling on your favorite. And let's not forget that when you rent, you don't have to worry about maintenance, storage, or depreciation. That's like having your pie and eating it too. So, is renting an RV the right choice for you? Well, that depends on your travel habits, your budget, and how much you love pie. Renting an RV can be a great choice for those who are dipping their toes in the RV life or who only hit the road occasionally. On the flip side, what about owning an RV? Let's dive into the financial pool of RV ownership. First and foremost, the upfront cost. Buying an RV is similar to buying a house or a car. It requires a significant initial investment. Depending on the type and size of the RV, prices can range from $30,000 for a new small travel trailer to over $300,000 for a luxury motorhome. Now, let's talk about maintenance. An RV is essentially a house on wheels, and like any house or vehicle, it needs regular upkeep. Think oil changes, tire replacements, and the occasional unexpected repair. The yearly maintenance cost can vary greatly, but expect to shell out at least a few $1,000s. Insurance is another cost to consider. RV insurance policies cover a variety of scenarios, from roadside assistance to total loss replacement. The cost of insurance will depend on factors like the size and value of the RV and where you plan to travel. It's not uncommon to spend anywhere from a few hundred to a couple of $1,000s per year on RV insurance. Lastly, we can't ignore depreciation. Just like a new car, a new RV loses value the moment you drive it off the lot. On average, RVs depreciate about 10% in the first year and continue to lose value over time. But here's the thing. If you're a frequent traveler or a long-term adventurer, owning an RV can still be more economical than renting. The more you use your RV, the more value you get from that initial investment. And there's something to be said for the freedom and convenience of having your own home on wheels, ready to hit the road at a moment's notice. So while owning an RV does come with its fair share of costs, for many, the benefits outweigh the financial considerations. After all, can you really put a price tag on the freedom to explore, the thrill of the open road, and the joy of making lifelong memories with your loved ones? Owning an RV can be a dream come true for those who crave the open road often or for extended periods. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about some hidden costs and considerations. When weighing the pros and cons of renting versus owning an RV, it's easy to get caught up in the more obvious expenses. However, there are a slew of less apparent costs and factors that can significantly sway the balance. For instance, let's consider storage costs for RV owners. An RV isn't exactly a pocket-sized item you can toss in a drawer when you're not using it. It needs a safe and secure space. Some people have the luxury of a large driveway or a spacious backyard, but for those who don't, storing an RV can mean shelling out for a monthly storage unit. And these costs can add up, especially in urban areas where space comes at a premium. On the other hand, renters might face their own set of challenges, particularly during peak travel seasons. Picture this. You've been dreaming about that summer road trip for months, only to find out that there's not an RV left to rent within 100 miles. The early bird might get the worm, but in this case, the early booker gets the RV. So, if you're a spontaneous traveler, this could be a significant drawback. There are also considerations that are more difficult to quantify, but can influence your decision. For example, the sense of freedom and flexibility that comes with owning your own RV. You have the liberty to customize it to your liking, set off on a trip at a moment's notice, and you don't have to worry about the wear and tear of constant rentals. Renters, in contrast, have the advantage of variety. You can try out different types of RVs without the commitment of ownership. Plus, there's no maintenance or storage to worry about. If you own an RV, you might be able to rent it out. This could help offset the cost of buying and maintaining your camper. You'll have to consider the additional wear and tear on your RV, but the income from renting could be well worth the cost. You can use services such as RV Share to tap into this potential income stream. As you can see, The decision isn't just about dollars and cents, it's about what fits your lifestyle and travel habits. But enough from us. Let's hear some real-life stories from the road. Our first tale comes from the heartland of America. Meet the Thompsons, a family of 5 who chose to rent an RV for their cross-country adventure. They wanted to dip their toes in the RV lifestyle without the commitment of ownership. The Thompsons found renting perfect as they could experiment with different types of RVs and find the one that suited their needs the best. Plus, they loved the fact that they didn't have to worry about maintenance or storage. For them, renting was a hassle-free way to enjoy the open road and create unforgettable family memories. Next up, we have the Johnsons, a couple from the sunny state of California. They decided to buy an RV after their first rental experience. They fell in love with the freedom and flexibility the RV lifestyle offered. Plus, they enjoyed the idea of customizing their own space. For them, owning an RV was more than just a vehicle. It was a home on wheels. They found the cost of ownership worthwhile as they frequently hit the road, exploring state parks, boondocking, and sometimes even working remotely from their RV. For the Johnsons, owning an RV was not just a purchase, it was an investment in a lifestyle they loved. Lastly, let's hear it from the Barkers, a couple from Texas with their 2 fur babies. They chose to rent because of their sporadic travel schedule. The Barkers loved the idea of exploring the great outdoors with their pets, but they didn't want the responsibilities that came with ownership. For them, renting was the best of both worlds, offering the RV experience without the long-term commitment. These stories highlight the diverse experiences and choices in the RV world. They remind us that whether it's renting or owning, it's about finding what works best for you and your lifestyle. Everyone's RV journey is unique, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Now that we've explored both sides, we want to hear from you. Yes, you, the adventurers, the explorers, the family road trippers. We're eager to hear your tales, your wisdom, your experiences. Have you rented an RV and discovered hidden gems on a whim? Or maybe you own an RV and have experienced the joy of having a home on wheels. Share your thoughts and stories in the comments section below. We're all part of this vibrant RV community, learning and growing from each other's experiences. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your fellow RV enthusiasts or anyone considering the RV lifestyle. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more RV-related content. We've got a lot more exciting, practical, and fun topics coming your way. Safe travels, friends, and remember, the journey is as important as the destination. Until next time, keep exploring.